Well, from those townhomes to, let's say, selling your home, everyone knows it's a very tough market right now. So it's more important, more than ever, to prepare properly before you list your home. Remax's Sam Corea is in to talk about that with us. Good morning. Thanks for being here today. So you know what? The market isn't like it used to be. Calgary used to be the place where, yes, if you wanted to rent, if you wanted to sell, it was a hot market. Not the case right now. How bad is it?
Well, you have to put a little bit of effort into your house when you're about to sell. You got to work a little harder. You got to prepare your home, and we're in the summer, so the summertime tends to slow down anyway. But the second busiest rush of the year is coming up, and that's the fall. People are thinking about where they want to be for Christmas time, so there's a rush at the end of the month here for buyers to make decisions. September, October is the busiest last couple months of the year. Right.
So the tips we're giving today is to prepare us for the fall. But I just want to ask, can you quantify it? Let's say compared to, I don't know, the busiest time when our market was really hot. Is there a time frame? Like, does it take twice as long now to sell your home as it would, I don't know, maybe a few years ago?
Yeah, well, certainly last year the average days on market was 32 days. This year we're seeing 60 to 90, and certain price points, $1 million to $3 million, they're taking 6 months to sell. They're certainly selling with the right advice.
Okay, how long do you think this time frame is going to last where the market is a little bit slow?
Yeah, I mean, certainly it could get a little worse before it gets better, but it is getting better. We're seeing some people taking their homes off the market, so there is less competition.
Right.
And for those homes that are still on the market, we have to work a little harder to make sure that those homes do sell.
But it is possible.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's still sales still happening.
Okay, so you have a couple tips. We have a board to walk everyone through it. The first one, deep clean and remove odors. Yeah, that sounds like it makes sense.
Well, you only have one chance at a first impression, and this is a big one. If buyers walk into your home and they smell smoke, pets, or even some cooking odors, this turns them off right away. You know, your son or daughter's hockey bag should not be in the foyer as buyers come in the house.
For sure.
That's one that people forget about, but it's a quick turn off for many buyers as they come into the house.
And I would know that when I was looking for my first place too. Smelled like smoke and I walked out. I didn't even care what it looked like.
That's right.
Yeah, okay, that's important. What about, we're starting from number 5. Okay, let's go number 4, spend money and update your home.
Well, many people kind of avoid this as they don't want to spend the money, but you have to spend a little bit of money to make some money. And if you don't do the proper repairs, buyers will seriously discount you in this category. So you have to get the right advice. You don't want to overspend, but there's some basic minimums you want to do here.
And what are those?
You know, certainly paint is the best investment. Have it modern. If your house is chipped or it's a dated color, paint is the big one. General repairs and maintenance. Baseboards often I see are not attached to the walls. They're coming loose from the baseboards, and trim. You know, a handyman is the best thing to have before you list the house.
Okay, number 3, don't list before staging and reno. Staging, I know, is pretty important. You got to make your house look like a show home.
Many people are very anxious to put their house on the market. They'll buy a house on a Friday, and they've disconnected. They've already made that decision that they want to sell their home, so they want to put their home on a Monday. That's the number one mistake. You know, you've got to prepare your home and make sure it is certainly ready to hit the market. And by doing that, take some time to go through these, top 5 tips that I'm preparing here to get on the market.
And that also goes with, if you're going to stage it, that means depersonalizing, so remove your personal belongings too.
Absolutely.
Okay, and don't ignore your advice. Your advice is good advice. So what other advice do you think professionals would give to someone who's selling their home, other than what you've given so far?
Well, as we've prepared the house for sale, obviously getting that right professional who knows the market, who works in your area, take their advice.
Okay.
You know, don't put your head in the sand and think that the
you know everything.
Absolutely. Don't ask your neighbors and friends. It's a common mistake. Ask that professional. They're in the trenches. They know the market. Seek them out and listen to what they have to say. At the end of the day, it's less frustration for you, and ultimately it's going to be a higher price that you're going to receive if you take their advice.
Right. Selling a home is stressful enough. Of course, you want to use these tips to make it less stressful. Thank you so much, Sam, for coming in today. Remax's Sam Corea. For more information, head to samcorea.ca.
The Market, sponsored by Sam Corea of Remax House of Real Estate.